Hi, we're here at Gamescom. My name is Nick Ricks. I'm executive producer of LEGO Dimensions.
So what's new when it comes to LEGO Dimensions here at Gamescom 2015?
Well, that's a fantastic question because we've got lots to show you that's entirely new. So we have not just an amazing and combination of different IPs and brands that are all blended together into this fabulous new game. We also have the toy pad, which is a controller in and of itself. On top of that, you've got the typical games that we always create, which are just crammed full of action-adventure, puzzling elements, and fun for kids. And then lastly, also on top of that, you've got all the toys that have been handcrafted at LEGO in order to complement and really kind of create that blend between the physical and digital play experience.
Let's start by talking about some of the newest IPs you guys are revealing.
Well, here today we're talking mainly about the adventure worlds, which obviously tie into each of the individual IPs that are already announced. So that's what we've always been so focused on, ensuring that whenever you're buying one of these toys, you're really getting fabulous value. So if you buy the Wizard of Oz character, the Wicked Witch of the West, not only do you get her and all abilities that you can unlock and play throughout the entirety of the starter pack, you also get a whole dedicated new adventure world, which is themed to Wizard of Oz. So it's got Munchkin Land, it's got Kansas, it's got the Emerald City, and again that's crammed full of quests, races, gold bricks to collect, everything that you'd expect from a LEGO game. You get all that from one just figure, and there's one of those for each of the different IPs throughout the game, 14 in total. So again, not only do you get the great game and the all the toys that come with it, but really, like the LEGO toys themselves, it's kind of a modular gaming experience. You like these, you like Simpsons, that's great. You get the Simpsons in the starter pack, but you can go out and buy an enhanced product so that you can get your story based around Homer and Springfield and add that to your game.
Outside of Simpsons and Wizard of Oz, run through some of the other IPs.
Well, obviously, we're here. We've got Doctor Who, Ghostbusters, Portal, we've got Ninjago, we've got Chima. There's a wealth. And what's really important for us is, in the same way that kids will play without limits, without rules, when they empty their box of Lego bricks onto the carpet, they don't portion out the Batman stuff and the Harry Potter stuff. They mix it all together. So all of the IPs that I mentioned and many, many more can all be blended seamlessly in the game. You get to play with who you want, how you want, when you want, where you want.
You also mentioned new controller. Talk a little about that aspect.
Okay, well again, so we have the toy pad, which is our base upon which the characters are placed and emerge into the game. But as always, we wanted to really challenge ourselves. We're not happy with just doing what other people do. So we've invested a lot of time, years of R&D into making this break the rules, which start with something new. So it really is a controller in and of itself. So there are puzzles involving you mixing and blending colours. The toy pad you can see behind me has lots of different colour elements into it, so we can assign different colours to different sections and then weave that into the puzzle mechanics. So for example, we might have there's a power called Shift, which is a teleportation power. And as you physically move your character from one side of the toy pad to the other, so you will emerge in different vortices that correspond to the colours on the toy pad. So again, we can weave that into the gameplay, and there are 5 or 6 of these different game mechanics, all based around the toy pads. And on top of that, a lot of the characters' superpowers, like Batman's ability to cloak himself in invisibility, or Wildstar's relic scanner ability. Again, they're all tied to the physical moving around of characters on the toy pad. So it's just, when you see the toys, you want to pick them up, you want to play with them, and we really wanted that tactile element to be part of the gaming experience. Hence why we've invested all this time and effort in making the toy pad be something unique for this genre.
And what was the last element that you said was new that you guys are talking about here?
Well, we obviously got the toy pad. We've got the toys themselves. So each of the minifigures, these are all authentically created Lego minifigures as you'd expect. But every single character comes with at least one companion item. It could be a vehicle, it could be a weapon, and each of those companion items has been designed specifically by the Lego designers to be rebuilt in a number of different ways. So if you want your Batmobile is fantastic, but all the elements that are within that can be disassembled and reassembled into the Bat Blaster, which has enhanced sonic magic powers, and you also get building instructions within the game that look just like the ones you get in the Lego sets, that will teach you and show you how to rebuild the game. So you've got not just the mashup of IPs, a vast game, the toy pad, but you've actually got a real proper Lego building element within it.